What up? I think we're all in agreement on one thing. Gruesome Newsome gotta go. But then what? And let's talk about some personal experiences that I experienced living in California before the Rona hit. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Salud. September 2nd. Yeah, September 2nd, 2021. Let's talk about it. Let's do this. I've never really been into politics. I've never really been into this. I wasn't a Trumper. You might think, oh, Mike's a Trumper. Before 2020, I could care less who was the president. But they went there. Now, I knew there's a cabal all around us, and I saw it, and I was just, what can I do about it? I saw it, but now, because something came like a blunt object and hit them in the face, and now they've come out and tried to implement their policies and everything that they want. Their plan. They had a plan for many years, and you're starting to see it now, and I can point it out now. I'm like, wow, they were really taking us down this rabbit hole, and something came in 2016 and just knocked them off course. And right now, people are so awake that in California, they're about to get rid of Gruesome Newsome, okay? If you are not registered to vote, you need to register to vote, and we need to get this guy out. I don't really know who to vote for because I haven't really followed politics. I'm going to give Elder a chance, but the fact that so many people woke up and want to get rid of this guy, let's see what this Elder got. Everybody's eyes are open. As fast as people want to go back to sleep, and they do, it's not going to happen. And I know this because I talked to my friend last night, okay? Ex-coworker. He's still working at the same place, and it's a hotel, bar, restaurant. It's got it all. Can you imagine the restrictions they have? I had no idea. I never got an update, but I talked to him yesterday. He called me, and he was just telling me the horror show that it was, you know. And they had a big convention going on, and they had people, they had doctors, all right? And these doctors want to go back to normal. They want their room service, but they don't have the staffing. They don't have the people. They're still wearing masks, even though people got the jabs. And it just sounded like a horror show, okay? It sounded like a horror show, and that's why I can't go back to that type of work. And I'm looking for work, but I'm looking for something totally different. And I was just like blown away. And I thought about what happened before the Rona came, okay? This major corporation, I sat there and I kind of picked the head of one of their audit lawyers, and they were having a major audit. And then I talked to another person that was an actual law professor, and he goes, boy, it sounds like they're going through a little bit of an audit. And then 90 to 100 people at the hotel were let go because all they did was check their social security number. And I think this went everywhere because I remember at the time, one of the guests would come to the bar, and he was dating one of the front desk agents, and he would come to the bar and, have a soda or a beer or whatever. It was free to do that. He was free to do that. It wasn't free, but he would always pay his way. But you know what I mean? Anyways, he'd come to the bar and wait for her and pick her up, take her home. Anyways, he was telling me about how they had this paper shredding event at it used to be the San Diego Charger Stadium, the Qualcomm or the Jack Murphy Stadium, and they had these things. And at the time, our hotel was shredding. They spent about $3,000 worth of papers to be shredded to sent to that damn event. Okay. And I remember watching all this and being like, what is going on? And then I remember my friends that had proper social security numbers were starting to get their hours back, and everything was starting to kind of get back to normal. And then boom, the Rona came. The Rona came, and all this happened. So I'm not getting conspiracy theory. I'm just saying these were things that I witnessed. I'm like, what is going on? Like, a server was with me one day, and then I saw her grabbing her paycheck and literally hitting the bricks and hitting out the back door. Like, wait, you didn't have a social security number? I remember the cook I worked with for over 20 something years, and I go, man, you're okay. He's like, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. And then he went upstairs to human resources. He was gone because he was using his son's social security number. And they were like, wait a minute, you're not 20 something years old, bro. You're like 50. And it came, and now you're starting to see, and it's coming out. And I think right now, Gruesome Newsome is a catch-22, all right? And I think if I were you, I would go out there. And what I did last year is I changed who I voted for, or who I was registered as. Lifetime Democrat. I went Republican. I didn't receive my absentee ballot because I usually vote by absentee ballot because it's just easier. Didn't receive it, so I went in person. So I think it's important to go out there and vote. But if I were you, try re-registering as a Republican and see what happens. This might be the spark we need to wake up California and see what the hell is going on. And now it ties into everything I'm talking about. Why they have Sleepy Joe out there as a punching bag, why they have the false flags, why they have everything, because they want it they need distractions, okay? So I'm gonna go vote in person. And I registered as a Republican because I think honestly, so many people woke up to recall this guy that if something funky does happen, it might be the spark we need to wake up in California. And if California wakes up, you better watch out. You better watch out, because I live in California, and it is a freaking homeless shelter. It's bad. It's still got beautiful sights and everything, but it has been run into the ground by Nutty Nancy, Gruesome Newsome, and all these pretenders. But the fact that they voted him out, we got it going, okay? And then Californians thought it was a joke to get the governor, but guess what? The governor said, "Screw your freedom." So we know that was a joke. I'm gonna toss my vote to Elder. I was looking at Cox, but I talked to my coworker the other day, and he gave me some pretty good information on him. And I was like, well, I'm good. I'm done with him. I'm not voting for Faulkner because I've seen San Diego go down the tubes, and Caitlyn Jenner is just a joke. She's just a joke. She's a sideshow. That would just be like the ultimate laugh. And what I got to tell you is, I've been saying this, that there is a cabal around us. And this cabal, now that's starting to be exposed, they just think it's funny to mess with society. They just think it's funny. They're like, look how sleeping sheep they are. And they don't like to poke the herd and mess with us. But people are waking up. And people are waking up. And right now, this California thing is going to be huge. And that's why they have all the distractions right now. Okay, it's going to be September 14th. Try going out there and re-registering for Republican. Let's give this guy a try. I'm not saying he's going to be the man, but I'm going to give Elder a try. But the main thing is the spotlight now is on politics because it needs to be, okay? There's been a lot of weird stuff that I've been watching over the last couple of years, and now I'm starting to come out and talk about it and be like, wow, okay, this happened. This really happened at my job at a major corporation. And then when I called to be like, hey, what's the update with the job? And it sounded like a living hell. It sounded like people want to go back to normal. Like all these doctors just want to go back to normal. They can't get their room service. They can't get their accoutrements. Everything's rough. And that just let me know, no matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, you're not going back to normal. And when I was talking to him, I was thinking in the back of my mind, all right, if I have to dig into savings for 2 years, so be it. So be it. If I have to eat tuna for 6 months, so be it. Because that's where we're going, okay? It's being exposed. I was on the Alex Jones show on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? September 2nd. And two people from the FA have turned whistleblowers, okay? So that news is coming. I always keep myself a day behind, so I don't know where that's going, but that's coming. And the censorship is out of control. We already know that. That's another thing I want to get into, okay? Right now, we can see their players, and it's one of the reasons why I have all these card readings. If you look on my Rumble at Mikey Romero, one word, capital R for Romero, all the rest lowercase, I have card readings where I went, and I specifically went to major influence people that influence our culture, like night show hosts and, musicians and stuff, because I needed to see what's the energy flowing with them. Because see, I can read a card on a person and read what's the energy with this person, okay? And I saw a lot of just negative stuff. So you can go look at those if you want. I've got their names on there, whatever. So my Rumble, Mikey Romero, all lowercase, capital R for Romero, rest lowercase, one word. But anyway, we're here right now, and it's being exposed. And it's happening. It's getting weird, but people are seeing it. And that's why you have people in the schools going crazy. And this election, and you're starting to see the distractions and everything now. And that's why I've been making videos talking about it. It's just crazy how they're like, look over here, look over there, look over here, look over there. But people are starting to focus on the reality of everything, okay? And we're just in this crazy time right now. And that's why I'm coming out here. I'm talking about this election. This election is huge. They're in a catch-22. If they try to steal it, they're screwed. And then if he wins, they're screwed, because people are going to they're screwed right now. Do you see it? Think about it. All those people went out there and voted to get rid of him, and then if he wins, how did he win? It's just there. So when that comes out, there's going to be major distractions coming. Is my whole point in all of this. Win or lose, it's going to be big, and that's why they're throwing Sleepy Joe out there. That's why they're doing this right now. That's why they've got all the liberal, not the liberal, the independent media going, looking over here, looking over there, looking over there, because that's going to be huge. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do next, and I have no predictions on what's going to happen next, but they're going to have to do something. And then when I was talking to my coworker and I was looking at how the environment was there, because people did bow down and take, the juice. They took the jabs and they did all this to try to go back to normal. And then I was listening to him. I'm like, they're not letting you. It's like he did it. He didn't take the juice because he's smart. And he told me, and I'm not saying don't take the juice. Take it if you want it. But he didn't take it, because that's his decision. He goes, I just looked at it, I researched it, and I said, I don't want to do it. And he didn't do it. And he's been fine. He's working in the major public right now. I thought, the face diaper worked and all this crazy stuff. They've just got you looking everywhere. It's just distraction. And everything is just coming to the light right now. And that's what I've been saying. And it's going to be a bumpy road. And I keep saying it's knuckle up or buckle up. And I could go 1,000 ways. I didn't even think I was going to do a live today. You know what I did today? I slept all day because I just felt like we are at the turning point. But with that being said, it's going to get real crazy because people are starting to see it. They're starting to see the people in the public schools. They're starting to see the infiltration from within. It's actually coming out, and it's going to get crazy. And it's going to be a wild ride coming up, all right? So just get ready for it. This election in California, they're trying to just cover it up with sand. Act like, don't look over there, don't look over there. But it's coming, and either result is going to not be fine. I think this is going to be the spark that really wakes up a lot of people. And if California wakes up, it's going to be really a big bang because California has a lot of people. It's huge. So I'm not throwing the dagger at California. Actually, Mikey, you want to throw a dagger at California? All right, here it goes, Mikey. Dagger, California, boom. Time for California to be exposed. I just tossed the dagger to California. Yeah, it's your turn. California is about to be exposed. They're in a catch-22. I could see it now. Yep, they're pinned in a corner. They're like a crazy animal pinned in a corner. Gavin Newsome is just, yep. California is going to be exposed. Let me toss 2 daggers, Mikey. Doop. 2 daggers tossed. You're screwed. You're in a catch-22. That's 2 daggers. You're screwed, California. Win or lose, you're screwed. You're screwed. I'm calling your bluff. Checkmate. Yep, the universe has got you. I can see it now. You're pinned up in the corner. There's no escaping this. Win or lose, you're screwed. Win or lose, California is screwed. Yeah, it just hit me right there. Thanks, Mikey. Let's have a cheers on that. Chink. All right. Salute. Win or lose, California is screwed. Yep. If they pull another janky situation, screwed. And then if they lose, screwed. Because the eyes are on them. You get it? So win or lose, California is screwed. Man, I'm going to have to make a t-shirt. Alex Jones, make a t-shirt. Win or lose, California is screwed. Gruesome, Newsome, got to go. And if he stays, can you imagine? The protests that are going to erupt? Damn. I love being a psychic. Anyways, peace out. I just gave you some real talk. Let's see what's going on. I saw this before the Rona came. I saw a lot of shady stuff going on with the major corporation. And then I got some intel yesterday about the major corporation, how it's going for them. And it ain't going well. This new reality is not going well, okay? People are like, I just want to get a hamburger. Why do I got to do 15 things to just get a damn hamburger in room service to my room? Well, because you got to have the hand sanitizer and the mask and the thing and the front desk and look how hard it is. You can't just go to your room. Doctors. Wasn't it so interesting that my friend said we're full of doctors right now? And he said they were at max capacity. I couldn't imagine being at max capacity and not being able to give room service to these people. So no matter who you are, I don't care what you're trying to do, I don't care how asleep you are, you will wake up. The dagger has been sent to California, and it's gonna come like a bolt of lightning. Get ready for some signs of lightning coming. Yeah. That's why I wanted that Charger San Diego bolt. I didn't need it though, because I didn't want it. But get ready for a bolt of lightning, California, because here it comes. Peace out.